cold. Let's try again, day 2.
5, temperature -9, dew point -13, altimeter 2989er. Expect visual or ILS approach runway 9 right, runway 9 right is in use. NOTAMs, taxiways Alpha 1, Hotel, Golf, and Echo are closed. Runway 523 is closed. Runway 9 left 27 right is closed. Hazardous weather is available on flight service frequencies. All before departure to provide ground control with heading in degrees. Advise initial contact. You have information X-ray.
Wow, I haven't had that one. X-ray. There you go. That's unique. I am gonna screw this up. I haven't flown this plane in so long. State ground. Flight design 26 Kilo Juliet at the old T hangars. I have information X-ray requesting VFR departure 030.
That's 426 Kilo Juliet, state ground runway 9 right, taxi via Alpha cross runway 5.
9 right via Alpha cross runway 5, 26 Kilo Juliet. You did screw it up. I stared at it the whole time. Parking brake is set, safety harnesses, doors latched. Alright. Watch yourself. Controls are free and correct. Generator switch is in, altimeter set. State tower, flight design 26 Kilo Juliet is holding short 9 right, ready to depart.
That's 426 Kilo Juliet, state tower, runway 9 right, clear for takeoff, turn left on course.
9 right, clear for takeoff, turn left on course, 26 Kilo Juliet. And when you're coming out, just real quick, look for aircraft. Approach and departure, clear, clear. Clear. Clear? Don't trust him is what you're saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. And verbalize, just like your driving test. Well, kind of like how I always say airspeed's alive, you're saying just do that as much as possible. Yep. Okay, alright. Fly the plane. Let her know it's in my head. Exactly. Okay. And then short field takeoff, please. That's every time. No, with the brake and everything. I'm not following. Alright. Hold the brake with one hand. Yep. Give it full power with the other without letting the plane move. Full power, full power. Alright, now release. I've never done that before. That's a short field takeoff. 4,800 RPM, airspeed is alive. Alright. Oh yeah, I've never done that before. Well, we found something that we've missed then. Yep. Alright, cool.
Midwest 55.
That's good, that's why we're out here. Yeah, no, exactly. Alright, free of obstacles, going to 0.
Midwest 55, cleared to the St. Paul Airport via River 3 PCAX intersection. That's Papa, Kilo, Alpha, Charlie, Zulu. Direct Terry intersection, that's Tango, Alpha, Romeo, Yankee, and Foxtrot, Whiskey, Alpha, then that's filed. On departure, maintain 3000.
Looks like the north runway's open again.
400.
Oh, really? The NOTAM this morning said it was. No, well, it's cloud then, I guess.
Squawk 6716.
I haven't looked at the... Man, my feet are cold already. Alright, 1600, turning left.
Midwest 65, read back as correct, advisory taxi.
To be fair, like, nobody's gonna be trying trick questions on you. So, really? No, like, not, like, during a private ride, during a sport ride, like, sport or private ride, nobody's gonna be... The questions are, if they're not clear or ask for clarification, they're not trick questions. They're not trying to trip you up. Unless they're, I don't know, trying to meet their quota or something and failed. That's what Josh is for.
Romeo, holding short.
All right, we're holding at 3,500. All right, roughly 3,030. All right, so make sure we're over uncongested, and we can turn down that radio. All right, so let's start with power on stalls. All right, so let me walk through this because I haven't done them for a month. Sure. I'm going to bring it down to 84, 80, below 80. Or 80, put in 15 degrees of flaps. Look at that. I've already... While holding entry altitude. Yeah, well, and that's why I was... we're going to go into... I'm going to pull back the power, and we're going to... we're just going to slow down while holding altitude. Yeah. Go up. Let it stall. I'm going to... As I push over and recover, I'll pull it in full throttle. When I have positive rate of... I pull back, positive rate of climb. I take out the flaps, level off, right? Pretty much, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So as you're recovering, you break the stall. It's just positive rate flaps up. Okay. Positive rate flaps up. All right. Degrees of flaps. Sure I'm coordinated. Oh. Full deflection if you have to. No. Too soon? Don't give it power until you've broken the stall. Alright, so too soon with power. Yeah. Just relax. It doesn't have to be fast. Just do it slowly. Just do it step by step. Let me talk you through it, alright? So hold it back. Alright, now keep holding it back. Alright, now to brake, just let it forward a little bit. Don't push it forward. See? Okay. It just brakes itself. Now, okay, so your airspeed's alive now. Now you can give it full power. Full power. There you go. It's ready to climb. Yep. 0, and then once again, positive rate, good. Keep it in positive rate as you slowly trim towards like 73. You're looking good, and now we're finished recovering. Nose down, power back. Just slow down with it. I'm nervous. Yeah, that's why. So, stay tower. Yes, sir. My voice is... And also stop climbing. That's the last step. Stop what? Stop climbing. That's the last step. Yeah, that's what I was reaching.
Spots for the nose ramps that you're
I'm worried about the 73. Once you're leveling out, you want that to increase. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Right. I just want to make sure I didn't blow the... Okay. No, you're good. Let's try one more, okay?
Attention all aircraft information, Yankee now current, altimeter 29990.
Just let the nose drop, and then just don't push it forward. Just let it. There you go. That's good. That's looking good. A little less aggression on that recovery. Yeah, it was a little steep. I shouldn't feel my stomach getting pulled down. Well, and I could stall it again if I wasn't careful, right? Exactly. Yeah, secondary stall. All right, positive rate of climb, level off. Exactly, and now you're leveling up. That's your altitude. 3750. Yep. So now you're now. That's my new. That's your new altitude. Now you're at plus or minus 50. All right. So 100. You get plus or minus 100. All right, let's do it again. Sure. I was way too aggressive with that recovery. Just gentle. But the actual stall over was better that time. Yeah. Okay. And you don't need to go quite as nose high either. This is what you're simulating is you're trying to stretch your glide on landing. Oh, you're not trying to simulate aerobatics. There you go. Just hold the nose right there, relative to the horizon, until it stalls. Ooh. Now, another important thing. When a wing drops, not aileron, opposite rudder. Your rudder controls the wing drops. Okay. Another thing. During an actual check ride, you're doing this to first indication. So let's try doing that. So first indication is an actual stall, a buffet, or the stall horn. So that you can recover as soon as you hear that. Okay. So vibration or the stall horn. Yep. Okay. All right. So 3910's my new. Yep. Well. Yeah. Let's get stable for cruise. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. We're roughly 4,000. All right. Just gentle nose down when you hear it.
Stay down, Medflight 6 will be clear on your southeast side, sir. Yeah, good morning. Medflight 6, U2, for exchange purpose, yeah. Medflight 6.
Positive ready to climb. Let me know when you're done and stabilized. I'm done. That looked really good. I like it. Yeah, I think that looked really good. Alright. Now we need to do them full power. Exactly. We're not getting too close to any place. Let's turn to the west. Yeah. Just so we don't go all the way up to Morrow County. You know, try to keep reasonably close to Columbus, because I know you need to, well, we have an hour until you need to go. Yeah, we want to be on the ground. I was more worried about, I kind of lost, I want to make sure we weren't, like, over Delaware's approach or anything like that. Do you know where Delaware is? No, without looking at this. Do you know where Delaware is? Should be out here. Where? Where out there? Look for landmarks, look for the reservoirs, look for the city. Should be 11 or 12 o'clock. Yeah, there you go. It's 11. Yep, that's Delaware. Alright, let's do a power on stall. And you can demonstrate this at half power, alright? Okay. Alright, so we don't need to go full power. Sorry, I'm having a moment. Do I still do flaps or no? Yeah, you still do flaps. So basically you set up the same as a power off, just leave, but then once you're at 60 flaps with 15, then you put the power in. Okay. So cut the power. I'll talk you through it. How's that? Cut the power, 15 flaps. Alright, now give it power. There you go. Now hold the nose up. If the speed starts staying constant, you need to bring the nose up further. There you go. Nose down. Stall is broken. Establish a positive rate. You don't need to nose down anymore once you've already broken the stall. Now you can go full power, by the way. There you go. Positive rate. Positive rate, flaps up. And see how that can be docile? That's how you do it on a check ride. Okay. I feel like I didn't even do anything, honestly. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then don't forget to finish your recovery. So 4750 would be my new... Yep, and don't forget just... As soon as you're level, bring that power back. Done? Yep. There you go. Alright, let's do that again. Alright. Wait, a little more. There you go. Down. Your speed's already up. You don't need to point at the ground any further. Okay, I was looking at this. No, don't. Well, that too, but it's... You know that thing you're not stalled unless the red is completely gone, right? Okay, until it's gone? Yeah, no, try it. Try looking at that while doing a power off stall. If it's calibrated right. And just keep an eye on that and see when you get the physical stall. Before it was... It's right when it starts blinking, though. I got you. Did you see that triangle start blinking? Yeah. That's when it actually stalls. If you have yellow, you're still flying. Got you. For the check ride, though, they do want you. They're used to looking at the airspeed indicator. Okay. So kind of make that your standard. All right, one more. All right. You want to do some touch and goes after that? I think we should do steep turns because I still... Oh, yeah, we started to do those. All right, sure. All no, it's been a month, so I'm trying to figure out what you need. See, and you don't need, see, like you're diving right now.
It's too much?
You're way too much. Because once you've broken the stall and you're gaining airspeed, you don't need to nose down any further.
Let's do it again.
All right.
Like that?
All right. See, like your speed's coming up. You're still climbing. There you go. Keep the nose right there. Look at that.
I got you. So it doesn't need to be real aggressive.
All right. And now positive. Wait until you have a positive rate. There you go. Now you can. There, yeah. That's all it has to be. And don't forget to fully recover.
The 5600 will be our new.
And then as soon as you stabilize, adjusting your trim is always a good idea too. Just, you know, getting it all ready to go.
Alright, so I've been struggling with the left, so let's do that first.
Yep. All right. See what that ball just did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, smooth.
I went over maneuvering speed,
All right, so
so I just
abort the maneuver and try
busted
again.
my check ride, right?
You can get away with a little bit. All right, so you need to pull back a little further to start with. Just keep the ball centered, nothing more. Nothing
Yeah,
less.
so when I was with you last time, I wasn't using enough left rudder and left turn,
Also, you have too much power in.
so I really slammed my foot that time, so I was overthinking it.
Also, just get yourself a little more below when you can be like 10 minutes.
Alpha cross runway.
All right, there you go. That's looking good. Let's try another one. Now pull back as you do this. Look at the horizon. Keep this lined up over here, not over there. Over here. Nose up. Nose up. Nose up. Nose up. You're going to need to pull back harder. You don't want to dive. It's all about what you see outside.
And I'm not coordinated.
You're going to feel some hard control forces. Now you see how the nose dropped the second you put in the rudder?
Yep.
That means you just need to pull back harder. We should be feeling about 1.5 Gs right now. Harder, pull her back. There you go, that's better. Okay, so, stop for a second. Alright, so, whenever you're pulling it back, you're immediately releasing again. So if you're at a certain bank, you're gonna have the same amount of wing loading regardless throughout the maneuver. So you're gonna need the same input. You're gonna be yanking back on this thing the whole time. All right, let's try another one.
All right, so we're roughly 5600 and 300.
And
too much rudder.
And also, every time you put the rudder in, the nose is going to dip. So whenever you do that, simultaneously pull back. Anticipate the nose drop. There you go, that's looking better. All right, now pull back a little harder, give it a tiny bit of rudder. Harder on the nose. There you go. So you've stopped your climb. Dylan?
Yeah, it was supposed to be 300.
All right. Well, I was suggesting keep going just to...
Oh, just to do it. I finally got it, so yours... Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. All right, let's do another one. All right, okay, level up. Okay, so you see what happened there?
Yep.
All right. Also, if you start diving like that, giving it a little power is also fair game. So, just try the entry, all right? Just try keeping the ball centered on the entry. So smooth, this goes in while this goes in. smooth, smooth, smooth. Start pulling back as you do it. Pulling back a little harder, harder, much harder. Also, how steep are we right now?
Oh, shit.
It's 65 degrees.
I need to look out the damn windows.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
This is advisory. You know it's almost impossible to do these staring at that?
I just proved it.
It's really, well, it's not impossible, but it's really, really difficult. One more and then...
Actually, I want to get one before we give up. So
Alright.
I'm going to get us east here. And
Alright.
5,600.
And you know, but yeah, so you're trying to go to 45, right? So that's, so what you really want to be doing with this is it's a simultaneous application of aileron, rudder, and elevator. And the thing you really need to keep in mind is that whenever you push in the rudder, it's going to dip. It's going to slide down. It's going to slide off that edge.
Okay.
So that putting in the rudder needs to come with some back pressure, because if you wait until you're diving to put in the back pressure, you're going to need to pull several G's in order to correct for it.
I got it.
So just, anticipate what the plane is going to do. All right, let's do another one. Nose up, nose up, nose up. Look outside. Look across. Yeah, the nose is dropping. Oh, and also, when you put in the rudder, you don't need to bank more while you're doing it.
Yeah, I need to go the other way, right?
There you go. Pull back a little harder, 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 harder. And just keep the maneuver going, all right? Now, take out a little bit of bank, but give it a little bit of rudder. There you go. Now pull back hard, hard, hard. Harder. There you go. So you see how you just let out your rudder right there? Feel that right there? This is what it should feel like. You should feel yourself getting sucked in your seat. Good. Right there. A little bit harder. You're still diving at 500 feet a minute.
Climb, climb.
There you go. That's what we want. Pull back harder. Give it a little left rudder. And pull back. Yank it back. Yank it back. But don't dive. Okay, so just recover.
I don't know what I'm doing. But it ain't right.
So here's the issue. Every time you pull back on the stick, you're also leaning it further over. And every time you lean it further over, you need to pull back harder on the stick to compensate.
Okay.
Alright, so just look at the window, hold your point against the horizon. Alright, just against the horizon. That's all you need to do. Yeah. You can do them to the right though, right?
Now let's see.
Alright, let's see. These might be a comeback to them in a few days and kind of, let it brew.
Charlie 14, state ground, runway 9 right, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 5.
And roll out on 360 for me, please. Absolutely textbook.
Really?
Yeah. You're holding it like I don't even see the VSI moving. There you go. See, that's great. So
I got a 50-50 chance she'll let me go right and we'll be done.
Oh no, she makes you do both of them usually.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
So you know what the difference is? Is I'm looking right here and it's easier for me, right? Is it true for everybody or is it just...
Oh yeah, no, exactly.
Okay.
So like from this seat, it's, well actually in this seat I get screwed. Because if I go to the right, I don't have to mess with the rudder as much, but I have the weird sight picture. And if I go to the left, I have to mess with the rudder a bunch.
So that was perfect. To the
Kilo 2, stay
That was,
runway 9 right, clear for
at the
takeoff,
beginning,
turn
use a
right.
little bit too much rudder, but once you corrected for it, yeah, you were spot on.
Like I would have passed the...
Oh yeah, easily,
Okay.
yeah. So like the left is all we have to work on.
Alright, so let's just do one
Sure.
more left.
All right, now hold that bank, and don't bank any more than that. And pull back, but hold your bank while you're doing it. Make the sight picture what you want it to be. You know what the overbanking tendency is?
What's up?
All right, would you like to just straighten out, recover? I'm going to show you something. Well, I'm going to have you show yourself something. All right, so whenever you pull back on the stick and the plane is in a bank, the plane wants to bank more. So I want you to try something. I'm going to control the throttle, all right? So slow down a little bit, point the nose up, way up, way up. All right, now bank over ever so slightly.
Descend.
That way?
No, well, yeah, sure, a little bit to the left. Now just keep the rudder centered. And keep the, actually, I'm going to hold this right here. Just keep that rudder centered. I have the aileron right now.
You're playing 5 feet?
Oh, damn. All right, just... There. Try pushing it in. Keep the rudder centered. Now, I'm not touching the aileron at all.
Stay ground, runway 9 right, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 5.
See what the plane is doing right now?
Just with my feet.
I'm not touching, and you're keeping it, and you're keeping the plane, your airplane.
My airplane.
And you're keeping the, and did you see how you were keeping the plane coordinated, but the plane was doing all this fancy shit? and that's why simply keeping it coordinated isn't going to stop you from overbanking. You need to actively hold that sight picture.
I got you.
Now knowing that, let's try one more to the left, all right?
Let me line up here.
Sure. Yeah, do your thing. Whatever your ritual is, do it.
Just my ritual is find a number I can remember.
That works for me. You know, you can just, if you can keep it like this, and that sync button, just hit the sync button.
Okay.
There you go. You got a buck. All right, let's do it. Now don't bank anymore. Pull back a little bit. There you go. There you go. Harder, pull back harder, but don't bank. You're at about 50 degrees. You're too steep. Pull back a little harder.
Scarlet 84, stay ground, runway 9
Yeah,
right,
busted
via
it.
Alpha, cross runway 5.
It was better though.
Okay.
All right. So let's revisit. We've done like 10 of them in one day. There's only so there's only so much improvement you can do in one day.
Sure.
But that felt like we made some progress.
Okay.
There. Did you does that kind of illustrate what you were doing wrong a little better?
Yeah, I feel like we're getting there, but I still feel like I suck at it. But
You're fine. You're fine.
are you okay with this descent rate and everything I'm doing here?
I'm happy.
Okay.
If I wasn't, I would say something.
Okay.
You're doing great. Very professional. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, cold as shit.
Well, there's air blowing through the... Oops.
Next time I service this plane, I'll take a look at where the leak, try to figure out where the leak's coming from, because this has to come off all the
14,
time.
runway 9 right, clear for takeoff, turn left on course.
9 right, clear to take off, turn left on course, start 14.
State Tower, flight design 26 Kilo Juliet, 10 miles to the north inbound, full stop, I have Yankee.
Escort 26 Kilo Juliet, State Tower, report the river in the outer belt for runway 9 right.
Report river in the outer belt for 9 right, 26 Kilo Juliet.
That's 426 Kilo Juliet. If you could proceed westbound, got 2 aircraft headed your way about 4 miles away.
Turning westbound, 26 Kilo Juliet.
I'm sorry, the pointing is involuntary.
No, it's
I know you know what direction west is.
no, but I've noticed with you and Dan, like, as you guys get there quicker than I do, so as my brain's thinking about it, you're like, because the other day Dan said something to me, I'm like, Dan, I was processing that, you just beat me to it.
Light Sport 26 Kilo Juliet, you can now proceed direct to the river in the outer belt. Just call me there.
Proceeding direct to the river in the outer belt, and I will call you there, 26 Kilo Juliet.
Hold short 9 right,
All right, get out of here a little bit. And here's the river, and there's the outer belt.
Yep. So fly right over it.
Okay, tower flight design 26 Kilo Juliet approaching the river in the outer belt.
Light Sport 26 Kilo Juliet, runway 9 right, clear to land.
9 right, clear to land, 26 Kilo Juliet. And since I said approaching, you still don't like it?
Call when you're over it.
Okay.
Just one more thing for you to hear about from the day to day, it does not matter.
4 runway 9
Well, I
right.
thought since they used the word approaching, that gave me grace.
9 right, clear for the
It'll work.
call
It'll work.
at
Okay.
84.
I can't really fault you for that. You didn't say anything inaccurate.
Okay.
So that's fine.
Yeah, there's so much air coming through there. Actually, I want to do it now.
Alright. So I was gonna suggest before you came up with your own plan, and I was like, alright, let's see how that goes.
No, it was like, you know how you just kind of feel it?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, judge your glide. That's a great skill to have. Now, I have a question.
Yep.
If I cut the power right now and I didn't let you put it back in, would you make it?
I feel pretty good about it. I would just turn to it earlier.
Alright, let's see. Let's do it.
Do fast.
Remember, you want to be at best glide, not approach speed.
So I want to be 73.
500.
I believe so. Still think you're going to make it?
I'm high.
No, you're not.
I'm 2 whites, 2 red. 1 red.
Remember that 3-degree glide slope. Fine for a jet. Actually, you might make this. You might be fine.
Have some faith in me, man. Come on.
Alright. Alright.
I ain't gonna make it.
Yep. Now, if you had been at 0 flaps or -6, you would have made it easily.
Okay.
Your engine fails and your 15 flaps go to 0.
Oh boy. Oh, I caught it. Hey, I'll take that. Oh shit, I won't take that.
That was a good landing, though. That's
Light Sport 26 Kilo Juliet, turn right at Charlie Alpha to Park, monitor ground point 7.
Charlie Alpha to Park, monitor ground point 7, have a great day. 26 Kilo Juliet. Yeah, that was great until I moved my hand and gave it throttle.
Yeah.
That was a soft landing.
Yeah.
Now, we might have time to do the PTS or whatever you said.
Sure. Yeah, we'll take a look at some stuff.
So you felt good about the approach and everything, how I corrected myself? And
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was pretty smooth.
Was I stable enough?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.